Japanese are coming up with new technology that I find fascinating, especially when it comes to dealing with obesity. They are working on something known as diet glasses. And basically what they do is they fool the user into thinking that he or she is eating more than he or she actually is. We have a video explaining this in great detail, so let's watch.
食べ物を大きく見せるか小さく見せるかによって食べる量が変わるっていうそういう知見があるわけです。
I don't get it. It's Japanese. When they start having sex with a donut? Okay, no, that's wrong. That's wrong.
All right.
Look, my good friends in Japan are doing something useful here because I like the concept, right? It seems a little goofy in its execution. Who's going to put on the glasses and be like, oh, wow, look, the donut is much larger, right? But the concept is good because the thing is, especially here in America, we eat way too much. You get a portion, it's like gigantic. You feel like you have to finish it. Like if you ate a third of it, there's no way you wouldn't be full enough.
Stop judging Americans who decide that they want to eat those kinds of portions, okay? You're getting into their lives and you're trying to regulate what they're doing. Let them do it. I believe in personal freedom. Go ahead.
No, I believe in personal freedom too. I'm trying to help you by saying you don't need to eat all of it, okay? So look, again, the concept is right here. If you thought a third of the portion looked bigger, right, and you ate it, I promise you, you wouldn't even feel hungry. And I say that of almost any food. I know some small places have shrunk their sizes, but not many. You go to a normal restaurant, sit-down restaurant in America, they're gonna give you way, way too much food. Eat less of it, and you don't need the goofy glasses. I thought in the beginning when they said diet glasses, that it was gonna do, again, that it was somewhat related to sex. You're gonna put it on, and you're gonna be like, oh, she looks skinnier. Let's go for it.
I actually thought, before I read the story, I saw the headline, I thought that you put on the glasses and it makes you look much larger than you really are. Then you're, more motivated to lose weight.
Oh, that's massively depressing. No way. Nobody would do that. It's way too depressing. Okay, but I like my idea where the girl looks skinnier, or the guy. And then that would be great for me because I'm overweight. So I'd come into a club and I'd start handing out those glasses. I'd be like, no, check it out. No, put on the glasses. You see, I look better now, don't I?
By the way, the actual glasses that they're working on have actually proved to work. In experiments, volunteers consumed nearly 10% less when the biscuits they were eating appeared 50% larger, and they ate 15% more if the cookies were manipulated to look 2/3 smaller.
I totally believe that.
Yeah.
Again, I like the concept a lot. Just nobody's going to drag around those glasses.
Can you imagine a world where, right before we eat, we're like, hold on, I gotta get my glass, and we wear these funky glasses just to have our meal?
Yeah, and it's particularly goofy because you're tricking yourself.